where the burnt down and they rebuilt.
Yeah.
That was 400,000. And it's, Maureen Davis.
Oh, really?
It's got a still pending plan on it. Right there by, Les Lucas.
That Lombardi house sold for $800,000 a year ago, April, and it just sold for $700. Now, I don't know if there was cash involved too, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
never know.
Everybody
Could've
ready?
been. Let's roll.
We will now begin the regular Norton City Council meeting of Monday, December 1st, 2025. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and invocation. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Heavenly Father, Lord, as we gather here today, we just want to give thanks for the season that we're in, Lord, and we just want to thank you for our police and firefighters and our troops that defend our freedom and keep us safe every day. Lord, watch over our families and help us to make wise decisions. It's in your name we pray. Amen. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Lukens,
Mr. Lukens is excused.
Mr. Towsley,
Here.
Mr. Ader,
Here.
Ms. Lee,
Here.
Mr. Mowry,
Here.
Mr. Harbert,
Here.
Mr. DeHarpart.
Thank you. At this time, I would like to make a motion to amend the agenda this evening to include ordinance number 117, 2025. This is to include the cybersecurity policy, and this policy needs to be adopted by January 1st. So we will introduce this policy this evening, and we would vote on it at the next council meeting. So I would like to have a motion for that. Or second.
I'll second.
There's a motion and a second to amend the agenda to include the cybersecurity policy ordinance number 117, 2025. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. DeHarpart?
Yes.
Mr. Harbert?
Yes.
Mr. Towsley,
Yes.
Mr. Ader,
Yes.
Ms. Lee,
Yes.
Mr. Mowry.
Yes.
Thank you. Communications from the public, was there anything? There are no communications from the public this evening. We will move into the committee work session. And first item is personnel and rules, and since Mr. Lukens is excused tonight, it will fall to Ms. Lee.
Thank you, Mr. President. This resolution 116, 2025 is an appointment to Dan Corrant for a 4-year term to the Summit County Combined General Health District Board. Does anyone have any questions regarding this?
Miss Lee?
Yes.
Yes, I would just like to say that Dan has served on this board for a number of years, and I want to thank him for his many years of service. And I appreciate the fact that he said he'd do it for another 4 years. And like I said, he's a pharmacist, so I think he's very well qualified, and he goes to the meetings and then brings back reports to us that pertain to the community and what we need to know to keep everyone healthy. So once again, I thank you, Dan.
I would concur with that, just to thank Mr. Corrant.
And I as well. Any other? Hearing none, I move to add resolution number 116, 2025 to tonight's agenda.
I'll second.
There's a motion and a second to move resolution number 116, 2025 to tonight's agenda for a first reading with intent to waive the readings next council meeting. Or excuse me, I was looking at the wrong one.
Ms. Lee,
Yes.
Mr. Harbert.
Yes.
Thank you. Next is safety, Mr. Ader.
Thank you, Mr. President. We have ordinance 117, 2025, which is our cybersecurity policy. Now, Ms. Keener, I don't know if you want to touch on that, what it is, or...
Sure. This is a policy that was required by the Auditor of State's Office. We did have a cybersecurity policy in place, but it wasn't in-depth as this is. We use Swisscom and another consulting services to draft the policy to make sure we'll be in compliance with what's required of the Auditor of State's Office.
Perfect.
Anybody have any questions on that?
No.
None. I'd like to move to add ordinance 117, 2025 to tonight's agenda.
And I will second.
There's a motion and a second to add ordinance number 117-2025 to tonight's agenda. This is the one that will waive the next readings. The clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Ader?
Yes.
Mr. Towesley?
Yes.
Mr. DeHarpart?
Yes. Thank you. Consideration of minutes. The minutes were approved as submitted on November 17th, 2025 meeting. Reports from officers, boards, and commissions. Mayor Zita.
Thank you. I just would like to start off by saying this upcoming weekend will be a busy weekend. Starting Saturday morning, what started off to be the Shop with a Cop, it turned into Norton Safety Forces because it's police and fire. They're taking kids out to do some shopping at one of the local stores and then come back and do some wrapping. They have been selling raffle tickets, and I believe raffle tickets are still available if anyone's interested. And the raffle then will be also sometime on Saturday. I'm not sure exactly the time, but I think it's after they come back and they're back here at back in the city. Then after that, there's a canned food drive put on by the safety forces as well. That will be at the local Acme store from 12 until 4 p.m. So please stop by and contribute to the Norton Safety Forces food drive. Then later on in the evening at 6 p.m., we have the tree lighting in the park. It's Christmas in the park here at Columbia Woods. Santa will be here. I believe he will be escorted or brought in by the fire truck. So please come down and enjoy the evening with all your fellow Nortonians. Then on Sunday, December 7th, the Historical Society has an open house from 1 until 3 over at the Berry House Museum. So if you're available, stop by and visit the Norton Historical Society at the Berry House. That is all I have at this point in time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Zita. Mr. Lowry, anything this evening?
Thank you. Yes, tomorrow will officially be Vincent Magazine's first day as our Assistant Service Director, and he will hit the ground running with snow on the roads.
Trial by fire, right?
He's set up with email and everything already.
Yeah, I think everything's ready to go, and they'll do his onboarding first thing.
Perfect. Thank you. Ms. Keener, anything?
The only thing I have tonight is be thinking about who you want to nominate to the Volunteer Firefighters Dependency Fund. We'll need 2 appointees from City Council.
When's that have to be done?
If we could do it by next meeting, that'd be great.
Okay. All
Do we
right.
know who's on that now?
I just called the fire chief because I feel like we go through this exercise every year. I was thinking it was
Might be me and
Mr.
Jamie.
Townsend?
Jamie. I was thinking Jamie.
I think it was Jamie.
I don't
Yeah.
think I'm,
at least
You have 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done it in the past, but I don't think it's me now.
I
Was
thought
it
it
Jane?
was.
Was it? I don't remember.
I'm
I'll be
think-
glad to do it, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
And Jamie's not here, so you can volunteer.
You miss a meeting, you get put
Yeah.
on.
Thanks, Jamie.
That's all I had. Thank you.
Thanks, Ms. Keener. Justin, anything this evening?
Nothing this evening, thank you.
All right. Moving on to introduction of new legislation. Resolution number 116-2025. Ms. Lee.
Thank you, Mr. President. I offer resolution number 116-2025 for its first reading and ask the clerk to read it, please.
A resolution approving and confirming the appointment of Dan Carrot to the Summit County Combined General Health District Board of Health for the 4-year term commencing January 1st, 2026, and ending December 31st, 2029, and declaring an emergency.
And that is the first reading.
Thank you, Ms. Lee. Ordinance number 117-2025. Mr. Ader.
Thank you, Mr. President. Offer ordinance 117-2025 for its first reading and ask clerk to read it, please.
An ordinance adopting a cybersecurity policy in compliance with Ohio Revised Code Sections 149.43 and 149.433 and declaring an emergency.
And that is first reading only with intent to waive the third reading at the next meeting.
Correct. Thank you. Moving on to ordinance number 113-2025. Mr. Harbert.
112.
Oh, 112, sorry. 112, 2025.
Thank you, Mr. President. I offer ordinance number 112, 2025 for a second reading. Ask the clerk to read it, please.
An ordinance to amend the appropriations for the current expenses of the city of Norton for the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2025, authorizing amendments to the certificate of estimated resources of the city for calendar year 2025, and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. That's second reading.
Thank you, Mr. Harbert. Now I'll let you do 113, 2025.
Thank you, Mr. President. I offer ordinance number 113, 2025 for a second reading and ask the clerk to read it, please.
An ordinance authorizing a transfer from the general fund for calendar year 2025 and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. It's second reading.
Thank you, Mr. Harbert. Ordinance number 114, 2025, Mr. Harbert.
Thank you, Mr. President. I offer ordinance number 114, 2025 for a second reading and ask the clerk to read it, please.
An ordinance authorizing the purchase of Max Dispatch Telecommunications console systems for the Southwest Summit Communications, Swisscom, from Zetron in an amount not to exceed $38,031.39.
Thank you. That's second reading also.
Thank you, Mr. Harbert. Ordinance number 115, 2025, that is mine. I'd like to offer ordinance number 115, 2025 for its second reading and ask the clerk to read it, please.
An ordinance accepting the recommendations of the Tax Incentive Review Council concerning community reinvestment area tax exemption agreements within the city of Norton and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. That's second reading only. Resolution number 105, 2025, Mr. Harbert.
Thank you, Mr. President. I offer resolution number 105, 2025 for a third reading. Ask the clerk to read it, please.
A resolution authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an intergovernmental agreement renewal between the County of Summit County and the City of Norton City in the Direct Indictment Program for 2025 and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. This is the Direct Indictment Program, and I believe we discussed at the last meeting, the cost is somewhere around $75, and there's not a lot of cases. I mean, it's a minimal amount of money. This is for calendar year 2025. Are there any questions from council? Hearing none, I'll move to adopt resolution 105, 2025.
I'll second. There's a motion and a second to adopt resolution 105, 2025. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Harbert?
Yes.
Mr. DeHarpart?
Yes.
Mr. Towesley?
Yes.
Mr. Ader?
Yes.
Ms. Lee?
Yes.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Thank you. Moving on to resolution 106, 2025, Mr. Harbert.
Thank you, Mr. President. Resolution number 106, 2025 for its third reading, and ask the clerk to read it, please.
A resolution authorizing and directing the mayor to enter into an intergovernmental agreement renewal between the County of Summit County and the City of Norton City in the Direct Indictment Program for 2026 and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. This is the same as the previous resolution. It's just for calendar year 2026. I'll move to adopt resolution 106, 2025.
And I will second. There's a motion and a second to adopt resolution 106, 2025. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Harbert?
Yes.
Mr. DeHarpart?
Yes.
Mr. Towesley?
Yes.
Mr. Ader?
Yes.
Ms. Lee?
Yes.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Thank you. Moving on to resolution number 107, 2025, Mr. Harbert.
I offer ordinance number 107, 2025 for its third reading and ask the clerk to read it, please.
The annual appropriation ordinance for current expenses and other expenditures of the City of Norton for the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2026, and declaring an emergency.
Thank you. This is the 2026 budget appropriations. I know I've sent in several questions. Ms. Keener, thank you for all the answers. I don't know if anybody else has any. I know Chief McShane sent out an email asking if anyone had questions. Anything at this time, or everybody? I'll move to adopt ordinance number 107, 2025.
I'll second. There's a motion and a second to adopt ordinance number 107, 2025. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Harbert?
Yes.
Mr. DeHarpart?
Yes.
Mr. Towesley?
Yes.
Mr. Ader?
Yes.
Ms. Lee?
Yes.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Thank you. Moving on to ordinance number 108, 2025. This is mine. I'd like to offer ordinance number 108, 2025 for its third reading and ask the clerk to read it, please.
An ordinance enacting a 180-day moratorium on the receipt, processing, issuance, and approval of any application for a zoning certificate for NAICS 5.8 data processing, hosting, and related services, data center, under the city's planning and zoning code and declaring an emergency.
So this is exactly what it says it is. It's a moratorium, 180 days, so we can get a better grip on data centers and what they look like and get some planning and zoning codes in place. And we can take a look at how it all shapes out down the road. It gives the city some time. It gives the residents some assurance that nothing's cooking right now, and we can move on to next year.
Mr. President?
Yes.
I'd just like to reiterate, I will support this. I don't support moratoriums, permanent.
Yep.
I think it's bad for the city, for business coming in. I think if anybody's got, even any thoughts of, coming here and they start seeing moratoriums popping up permanent, it's gonna, in my opinion, it'll scare people away. So I will support this, only because it's temporary. And that's just want to make that known.
Appreciate that, Mr. Herbert. Anyone else?
Mr. President,
Yes.
I just want to note, should council pass this tonight, and if the mayor were to sign it tonight, May 30th would be 180 days from this evening.
Make sure to take note of that, Ms. Humbert. Seems that always comes a lot faster than what we anticipate.
Put a reminder in the calendar.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes. Ms. Lee.
Okay, what was just said regarding how many, it's just being temporary. I'm still not comfortable with that. Is there another option?
As far as.
Yes. As
Is
far
what-
as what's the question? Like, are you asking for a permanent moratorium?
No, I don't want the permanent. I don't want it at all.
So this is basically designed to give zoning some time to look at, is this something that we can do in the future, or is this something we want to stay away from?
Yeah.
So it's
So this
just
is
buying
just
time, basically. It's the
buying
temporary
time.
nature of it.
It's basically giving the administration time to look into it to say, can we do it where it is with the zoning codes and all that different stuff. It gives them time. If somebody were to come to council and they wanted to do a data center, and said they wanted to do one in the next 3 months, council could, if it was the body of council's wish, could lift the moratorium at any time. Is that correct, Mr. Markey?
That's correct.
Yeah.
It's a council ordinance, can be undone by a future council.
Right. So it could be, if it was council's wish to change, to get rid of the 180-day moratorium, it could be a 2-month moratorium if council chose to. But the way it's written here, it's a 180-day moratorium that'll run out on May 30th. Yeah.
Talking about moratoriums, we probably need to look at the cannabis one that was a
That's what I'm
6-month
thinking
one
about.
as well that I think
Yeah.
runs up in February sometime. So something to keep in mind for.
We talked about that. Did they ever get those laws kind of more?
I'd have to look at.
I
know
think
it was
they
in
did
flux
come
for a
out
while.
with-
I
Yeah.
don't know the final result of that.
That's
they-
what I want to make sure I understand. How does the cannabis tie into this? What is
It
the
doesn't, not
relationship?
at all. It's
At all.
completely
It doesn't.
separate.
Yeah, it's completely separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just another temporary moratorium.
And there's only been, well, I think 2 moratoriums business-wise since I've been on council. It was the cannabis moratorium and then this data center
Yeah,
moratorium.
we've had one in the past for like the entertainment device arcades when
Right.
the state
Yeah.
was putting in regulations. We've done it from time to time
Yeah.
for other things.
So
as
it's
well.
not unusual. It's not out of the ordinary the way this is being done. So,
Mr. DeHarpart,
yes.
just so everyone's on the same page, and especially since there's not many here tonight, but I'm sure there's some live streaming. The moratorium, as you all are aware, is only for future applications. The existing application that is before planning and zoning would not be impacted by this moratorium.
Right.
I just want to make sure everyone's aware of that.
Yeah, I appreciate you adding that in. Thank you.
To clarify more, the existing one expires December 31st, correct? It does
Good,
not.
I believe it's
Yeah.
good for a year.
Application is good for a year. What expires the 31st is what we took, and council moved from September and pushed it to the end of the year. That was the agreement.
Use agreement.
That was the
Yeah,
the
there's-
use agreement.
There's a preliminary site plan that's been approved. In order for any project to move forward, you'd have to have final site plan approval. And as we talked about before, that's never been obtained, so that they couldn't move forward because they don't have final site plan approval. The original preliminary site plan approval, that is good for a year, and they would have time a year to apply for final site plan approval. In addition, as we talked about, because of that existing development agreement and our ability to take ownership of the mine, it would take another council action of ordinance to have that project move forward. What expires December 31st is, or what happens December 31st is title to the mine is supposed to transfer to the city. And that's what happens December 31st, which also makes their project infeasible because it takes away use of the mine.
Has there been any more communication on that? I know you were,
Hopefully have something for the next meeting, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
thank you.
So the year is from the planning commission's
The
decision.
preliminary site plan approval date, whenever that was, back in June, July, August, I can't remember when they did
I
it.
think it was July.
Yeah.
I don't want
Yeah.
anybody to think that we feel that this is probably going to happen. We don't, but I want to be totally transparent with everybody,
Sure.
that's all.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, definitely. All right, any other questions? Being none, I will make a motion to adopt ordinance 108, 2025.
I'll second.
There's a motion and a second to adopt ordinance number 108, 2025. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Harper?
Yes.
Mr. Towesley?
Yes.
Mr. Ader?
Yes.
Ms. Lee?
Yes.
Mr. Maury?
Yes.
Mr. Harbert?
Yes.
Thank you. Moving on to ordinance number 109, 2025. That is mine. I'd like to offer ordinance number 109, 2025 to the clerk and ask her to read it, please.
An ordinance to adopt the 2025 comprehensive plan update.
So this is just exactly what it says. It's an updated comprehensive plan update. It's got the new changes of what we wanted to see in the comprehensive plan. I don't know if anybody has anything to add to this or not.
Mr. President,
Yes.
I do have one question. Mr. Lowry, I think you, in your weekly updates you provide, you said it would probably take 18 months
For the zoning code
To
update?
to
The
update. the-
zoning code, so the comprehensive plan update typically is phase one. It takes anywhere from 9 months to a year, and that's what, and you have typically less involvement because you're looking at things from 30,000 square feet, what future land
Yeah.
use, basically. Some school district involvement, park planning, things like that, but big picture things typically with an emphasis on vacant residential land, vacant industrial land, and your downtown core. The zoning code follows that, and it is in-depth. And so where your comprehensive plan is supposed to be good for 10 years, they always last 20 because they're expensive. Your zoning code update typically becomes 30, 35 years old. But this will be much more involved. You'll have much more involvement. You, as council people, will try to get ward members, ward residents involved on things. And so it takes longer because there's more people and more phases. But I wanted to give you the outside, that's why I said 18 months. Hopefully it can be done in 12 to 14. But you should realistically not expect to adopt this until early 2027.
Oh, okay.
One other thing, Mr. President, I'd like to thank the 19 volunteers, and I know we have a couple of them in the audience this evening that helped out and gave their time, and
sure.
we appreciate the effort by the Welches. You weren't on that, were you? So I'd just like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Welch for your time and energy that you provided to help move that along.
And OHM, which is the engineering firm, for help
Yeah.
guiding us through that.
Yeah, I don't know who all the 19, but I know that with them sitting here this
Yeah.
evening, I thought I'd call them out.
Yep. All right, at this time, I'll make a motion to adopt ordinance number 109, 2025.
I'll second.
There's a motion and a second to adopt ordinance number 109, 2025. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. DeHarpart?
Yes.
Mr. Harbert?
Yes.
Mr. Ader?
Yes.
Ms. Lee?
Yes.
Mr. Mowry?
Yes.
Mr. Towesley?
Yes.
Thank you. Moving on to public service announcements. Mayor Zita.
Thank you. I just have one I would like to include. I know I mentioned Christmas in the park earlier. I know that the park is beginning to transform this week, so I want to thank the street department, the parks department, and all of the individuals, businesses, and families that are putting displays up. I know that the weather could go bad on us starting tomorrow, but I would ask that we just keep plugging away and try and get it done. It needs to be completed by Saturday, I think by Friday, and then by Saturday evening is when the park will get lit up. So I thank everybody for participating that is willing to participate, and looking for a great season, Christmas season. So thank you in advance.
Thank you, Mayor Zita. Mr. Lowry, anything?
Nothing, thank you.
All right.
You know what,
Topic.
can I throw one more thing out there?
Aye.
Also, Susan Ebert, I want to mention her. She's been working at decorating Williams Park, and I know she's done that just quietly the last couple of years, and I know she's working with Ray from the Parks and members of Parks Department as well, and making sure that the Memorial Park in the center of town looks like it's the Christmas is coming, as well as the park, the tree lighting in the park itself. So I just want to throw that out there. I appreciate the fact that she's doing that, and I thank her for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you. Sorry about that.
No worries. Topics for next meeting. Just a reminder that December 15th is our last scheduled council meeting for the year. It's hard to believe that 2 years have flown by. This year went by incredibly fast. And,
Sure did.
the first meeting of January, we'll have to elect a new council president. I've been blessed to be able to do council president for the last 2 years. And so charter says you can only do it 2 years. So we'll have to start considering and thinking about who you guys would like to see the next president be and the next vice president be. So think about that for the next meeting or for the first meeting in January. Also, based off with Ms. Lee's question on the cannabis moratorium, I'd like to look at that, see if there's any new laws that streamline how we could generate some revenue, if it's feasible for us to do, if it's the administration's wish to look at that. Anything else?
Mr. DeHarpart,
Yeah.
I know I sent over to Ms. McComber earlier the fire levy renewal for the May ballot.
Yep.
So I know this is a vote in November. This would just be a renewal
Yeah.
only, and that is for the May 5th election. I think it's May 5th. The Board of Elections requires all that to be certified to them by February 4th. So we would have to reminder on the procedure. There's a resolution of necessity. The fiscal office, county fiscal office, gives us a certification back, and then council has to pass a resolution to proceed. So we would need to have all that done by February 4th of next year.
Okay.
So we would ask council, if you're willing to waive readings next time to start the process, that would be appreciated. If not, then we'll just need to hustle up in January, knowing that we had that February 4th deadline.
Sure.
So.
Thank you. Anything else? Topics for next meeting? Any non-agenda items? Being done, I will make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned.